so nice. Oh, did y'all just see that in the bed? Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Hey my besties, welcome back to my channel. If you ain't know, my name is Madison. Yep. If you new here, welcome to the channel, and if you're not, welcome back to the motherfucking game. As y'all can tell by that title, today I'm finna be doing a story time on how I lost my cherry, how that cherry pop, how I lost my V card. Y'all, this story time might be all over the place, cause your girl be forgetting. Like, I could talk about something and then forget what I'm finna say. So just bear with me this story time, because I'm really gonna try to do like a backstory of like how I met him and like how it led on up to that. Because if I just tell y'all how, y'all gonna be like,
girl, what the fuck you make this video for?
So this is what we gonna start at. We gonna start at how I met the person that I lost my virginity to. So boom, I met him through an old friend. That friend that I told y'all that I was rumbling, tumbling with, that's how I met him. I met him through her. She was telling me about him, telling me how he wanted to get to know me and wanted to, you know, catch up on your girl, cause who don't? But anyway, she was telling me how he wanted to talk to me. I was, you know, cool with it, you know what I'm saying? I think I told her to tell him to add me on Facebook. So he added me on Facebook, but he ain't say nothing to me that day. So I was like, what you waiting on, boo? Like, what? So I posted something on my story, and guess sure enough who hearted it? Mr. You know. So he hearted it, but I don't think he texted me. So somehow he got my Snapchat. I believe he got it from her, or I gave it to him. I can't really remember, y'all. I can't remember for real. He ended up texting me on Snapchat, and he was like, let me take you on a date. You know how wet my take me on a date. You already got my heart dead. I was like, you know, cool. He was like, he wanted to take me out to eat and we go to the movies, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had that before. So I was like, you know, cool, doo-doo-doo. He was got to talking on Snapchat, and then I gave him my number. So he texted me or whatever on my number. You know, we chatting it up. And at the time, I was at my sister's house, and my sister stayed close to him. I could really walk to his house from my sister's house. But anywho, at that time, you know, we was chit-chatting and texting, and then we saw each other for the first time. He came over to my sister's house, and we was just sitting in the car. We was just talking, chatting, and he was telling me about his old relationships. I was telling him about mine. Y'all, I was so nervous. Like, I was so nervous because, first of all, baby, I was 15, not doing nothing, like, at all. Not doing nothing with no boy. And so I was nervous. I thought he was gonna try to kiss me, y'all. He didn't, but you know, your girl was nervous. And then I finally went back inside to my sister's house, and we only sat out there for a good 30 minutes. It was late, and he had to get home, and I had to get in the house. So I went back in the house. You know, we were still texting, and the day we linked, it was like 2 days before he was gonna take me out. So I guess he just wanted to see me just to see me, since we were so close to each other. Then the day of the date came, y'all. I was even telling my sister about this, and I don't tell my sister about none of the boyfriends I have. I was telling my sister, this boy wanted to take me on a date, and I need to find something to wear. She gave me something to wear, but I ain't choose that because I ain't like what she had picked out, so I picked out my own stuff. Which I'm looking back at it to this day, I'm like, girl, why the fuck you ain't just pick what your sister had? Because the shit I had on was ugly. I'm walking out to the car. We just went to the movies. We didn't even go out to eat. We just went to the movies because I just told them we could just go to the movies. We don't gotta go out to eat. Because y'all, I eat. Your girl be eating. And I don't like people to see me eat. We went and seen some kind of Spider-Man, Spider-Verse. I believe it was some kind of superhero. And it had every superhero in the I don't know, it was some kind of superhero movie. It was boring, it was awkward because we ain't know each other, baby. I'm like scared to lean up on him, he's scared to lean up on me. Like, it was awkward, and I was wanting to lay on him, but like I said, I ain't never been like in that predicament, so like I ain't know what to do. I was thinking about it. Maybe should I lean up on him a little bit, lay on him, but y'all, I was so innocent. I was scared. After the movie ended, we both was like, this movie boring, that movie was boring, we should have went somewhere else. We just stuck it at that. I'm gonna put a picture right here, but y'all gonna see that we look awkward. So he took me home. We was still talking for a good couple of weeks, and then I finally went over his house. I had texted him and I was like, come get me. Y'all, I'm thinking he ain't finna come get me. It's 12 o'clock in the morning, but he did. The first time I went over his house, I had to sneak in. You know how scared I was, baby? I ain't never snuck in nobody's house. It was already dark in there. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm texting my friend. I'm like, girl, I'm finna go over this dude's house that I told you about. I'm finna lose my virginity. Yeah, he was fine. Like, drawers was already on the floor. He was fine. I told her, I was like, girl, I'm finna lose my virginity. It's time. It's time. Then we was in the bed listening to music. No, we was watching Carmen and Corey on his MacBook, or his laptop. And then we was watching that, he switches to some music. You know what time it is. So I was laying on him, you know, we get to kissing and all of that. Y'all, I ain't kissed nobody in 3 years. I ain't kissed nobody since my last little situation. And I barely knew how to kiss then. Y'all ain't know how to kiss. I was just doing something with my lips. We doing that, he get the touching, I get the touching, we get the feeling all over each other. And then he cause he knew I was a virgin. He get to doing that, the finger stick. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was in pain. I was trying to act like it ain't hurt, but it did. Me trying to act like it ain't hurt, I'm like, he finna be like, oh hell nah, she think fingers hurt. The fuck? So I was trying to act like it ain't hurt, y'all. He was asking me, did I feel it? I was like, I don't feel it. In there. I was like, I don't feel it, y'all. I'm in pain. My voice cracking while I'm saying it. I was like, I don't feel it. The whole time, you know you feel it. So he get to doing that, y'all. Little mama already about to burst. Like, I was, imagine, bro. Imagine. You don't want to go through that. Don't do that. Don't go through that. Don't go through that. So, you know, he get the slipping on the rubber. I always use protection, like always. We trying to put it in. Wasn't working. We tried by like 3-4 times. It wasn't working. So we just chilled. Y'all, what I liked about it is he was cuddling with me and we was still listening to music. Like, he wasn't even trying to flirt nothing. That's what just drew me to him even more. Because other boys would have been sticking in you and not asking. But he was asking. He was like, do this hurt? How this feel? Da-da-da-da-da. Like, he was trying to comfort me. Other niggas, they just took this dick. No. Get me out of here. But he wasn't doing that. Like, he was, asking me questions, which I liked. Because, baby, you know. But at the same time, it's like, who else you been dealing with? See, this one, get sidetracked. That's what I was saying. Get sidetracked. Keep on the story. Boom, we was just cuddling for the rest of the night. My sister called me. She was like, Madison, where the fuck you at? Because I was supposed to come home at like 2 something, but I ended up staying out later. He took me home. We was still talking. I kept going over his house, and we ain't tried after we tried it and ain't tried it. After we tried it and it didn't work, we ain't tried for a long, we didn't try for a long time. He wasn't rushing nothing. I kept going over his house. Finally met his mom. I remember the night so vividly. I remember meeting his sister and everything. And that's where stuff started to get serious, y'all. It started to get real serious, and I wasn't expecting it to get that serious. I ain't had to sneak in no more. And we started doing more stuff together than we did before. It was like April that time. It was like February. No, it was March or April that time. Fast forward May is when I lost my virginity. I lost my virginity May 9th or May 8th. It was on Mother's Day. I was getting cracked on a Mother's Day. I feel so bad about that to this day. I just be thinking about it, and I ask people about it. Is it bad I lost my virginity on Mother's Day? And they say no, but I feel like it is, because I was supposed to be with my mama, not getting cracked. So fast forward to that night. I went to his house. It was very late. We was up watching TV, and I had a feeling that I was gonna lose it because, yeah, I just had a feeling. We laying in the bed watching TV. It was just a normal night. I was just over there. We was just kissing and stuff. And then it got to get serious. He put that. I was ready too, y'all. I was ready. Because the mama down there was super soaker. I was ready to get it over with. So he put the rubber on. It didn't go in at first because I was laying down on my back, and then he was on top of me, and it wasn't going in. So we decided to switch, and I got on top. And then that's when it went in. Y'all, I don't even remember the feeling, but like I know it felt, Lord, it just felt like a relief, if that makes sense. I hope my mama don't see this. I hope my mama don't see this, my brother don't see this, none of this. If my sister's watching this, y'all, please don't say nothing, please. You know, I love you, but don't come for me. If my brother see this, Red, I'm sorry. I really am. And mind y'all, this was like 12 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna put the picture. I'm gonna put the clip right here. I was like, this was the morning after I lost my virginity. I was so shocked. Like, first person I texted was Madison. Like, that was my girl. I texted her and I was like, girl, I just lost my virginity. I was like, what the fuck? And when it went in, it was like it hurted, but it felt good. Like, it hurted, but it felt good, if you know what I mean. And Mr. Man, I ain't gonna say too much on here. Y'all might try to go try it. I didn't even tell my mama. Like, that's a whole nother story time. My mama was pissed. It wasn't that I lost, it was that I didn't tell her. And she went through my phone. That's a whole nother story time, y'all. I was down bad. But moral of the story, don't lose your virginity on a Mother's Day. Cause that's nasty. Why is you not with your mama? Like, why you? What have been funny is if I had got pregnant on Mother's Day. That would not have been funny. But anyways, y'all, this was a short little story time, little simple little story time. I hope y'all liked it, cause it wasn't none for real. It's just a little video to put out there because I haven't posted. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos from the girl. Like, I know y'all be liking to see me on here. Well, some of y'all, because some of y'all motherfuckers be hating. But for the most part, I know y'all like to see me on the camera talking to y'all. I might like doing story times. Like, I like talking about my life. I might do more story times. That might be what my channel consists of. Y'all want me to do more story times? Let me know down below. If y'all want me to do more story times, y'all need to get this video to 50 likes. 50 likes, I do another story time. Bro, I can't take myself serious. Like, am I a YouTuber? Is your girl a YouTuber? Like, don't tell me that. Make sure y'all get this video to 50 likes, and I got y'all another story time for real. That's how I lost my virginity. For the people that still got their virginity, keep your virginity. Don't lose it. It's not worth the hype. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth the hype. I mean, it's just me being fast at 15, need to sit my butt down. But you know, God do everything for a reason, so I guess it's not, you know. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to me. I'm at 400 subscribers. Thank y'all so much for getting me to 400 subscribers. Like, y'all don't know that make me feel so good, because it's like people actually like seeing me. I'm gonna see y'all in the next go around. Bye.